Welcome to Ollama Code. Ollama Code is a local, offline AI coding assistant that runs directly inside your terminal using Ollama models. To get started, the first step is to download and install Ollama on your system. In this tutorial, we'll be using an open-source repository where you'll find everything you need to get started, including the key features, installation steps, and prerequisites required to run Ollama Code smoothly. First, you'll need Node.js version 20 or higher installed. Let's get started. I'm here inside Visual Studio Code. First, open the terminal and then clone the repository. I've already cloned the repository, and I'm inside the Ollama Code folder. As you can see, all the source code and documentation files are available here. Next, we'll start by checking which version of Ollama is currently installed on our system. This step is important to make sure everything is compatible and running as expected. After verifying the version, we'll move on to activating the Ollama server, which is required for running models locally. We'll refer to the README.md file available in this repository, where all the official commands and instructions are clearly mentioned. From there, we'll copy the required command and paste it directly into the terminal. Here, we use Ollama run Qwen 2.5.1.5b. Ollama starts an interactive prompt where the Qwen model can answer questions directly, confirming that the model is installed and working. Now we'll test the setup by giving a prompt. Let's ask the model to write a Python program to find prime numbers. The model then generates the complete Python code directly in the terminal and explains how each approach works, showing how we can use AI to write and understand code instantly. As we can see, it has given the solution using both loops and recursion, along with a clear explanation. Here we are copying CLI command. Once the server is up and running, the Gemini CLI will be able to connect to Ollama successfully. Now we'll run the Gemini command in the terminal. As soon as we execute it, this Gemini CLI interface appears in the terminal, just like you're seeing on the screen. At this point, Gemini is ready to accept prompts. We can now type a prompt to generate code, ask questions, or build logic directly from the terminal. Based on the prompt, Gemini generates the required code and communicates with the Ollama server, which runs the local language model. Here, I ask the model to create a Python Streamlit chat-based application that connects to the local Ollama API and allows us to chat with the Qwen 2.5 model. The model starts generating the complete application code. All we need to do is review the output and allow the suggested changes, making it easy to build a fully working local AI chat app using Ollama and Streamlit. The code is now ready, and as you can see in the Explorer, it has created the app.py file along with a README file. The README contains all the instructions we need to get started. All we have to do is follow the steps and run the provided command in the terminal. Once we execute it, the Streamlit app starts running locally, and the interface opens up in our browser. Now, let's run the file locally. Here is our Streamlit app up and running in the browser. We can interact with it directly. Let's go ahead and ask some questions to see how the Qwen 2.5 model responds in real time. This way, we can test the chat interface and explore the AI's capabilities right from our local setup. Let's try one more basic example. We'll ask the model to create a simple Streamlit app, and once it generates the code, we'll run it locally and see the app open directly in the browser. Now let's run the command. And as you can see, the application is running locally and has opened directly in the browser. Now let's try an advanced level example. Here, we're asking the model to build a Streamlit app using LangChain to create a RAG agent with a local Ollama model. Let's see whether it can generate the complete code for this setup. As you can see, the model is generating the code. All right, the code has been generated successfully, and as you can see, all the required files are created here. Let's quickly check the files and install the requirements from the requirements.txt file. We're ready to run the code. And with that, we've reached the end of this demo. Thanks for watching.